are you getting a substantial amount of sleep for you? Learn your body, listen to your body. Me personally, I can do 4 hours of sleep at minimum. I know if it's not 4 hours, that's where I get a little bit off edge. I get a little bit on edge. I start to lose grip of a couple things. My focus might not be all the way there. That 4 hour mark, I know I can complete a day effectively. That's when I know I can complete my day 100% at that 4 hour mark. That 5 hour mark, beautiful. 6 hour mark, amazing. 7, 8 hours, godlike. Because I never get 7, 8 hours. So it's very rare that I can, you know what I'm saying, even have that privilege to sleep that long. So when you get that time and you start there and you start with those hours, gauge how that can, how that's going to affect your day. And when you take that and you gauge that, make sure you prioritize getting the hours of sleep that you need, right? So now let's wake up. And we wake up at whatever time that may be, adjust it to your job if needs so. But at the same time, maybe you're waking up a little bit earlier so that you can put some focus into your health, put some focus into your hygiene, put some focus into your exercise, put some focus into praying and thanking the Lord for everything you have, for waking you up again. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing on my list when I wake up, thanking God. Maybe you have time to, stretch. Maybe you have time to meditate. Maybe you have time to fix breakfast. This is the start of your day. We want to start at the highest note possible so that we can execute and annihilate the day in the greatest fashion. That's the energy we come with when we wake up. We don't receive bad news. We don't open our phones and scroll and then none of that. We don't do none of that. I'm a big fan of not studying the news. So I try to keep a lot of negative information out of my brain because I know it can, it can taint my direction sometimes, You want to make sure that you got this tunnel vision and that you're going for your goals and that your day is straight on forward all day. You set the tone. You control yourself. You control your thoughts and you control your emotions. So when you start up in the morning and you say, hey, I'm going at it. I'm about to get in. I'm about to go out. This is what I'm coming with. Thank you, God, for giving me the strength, for giving me another day to show you that I'm worthy. And you go in, you go hard. You dig what I'm saying? So boom. You get yourself right, you get your breakfast, or you get your, you go to your job. If you a job going person, you hit that 9 to 5. Once you get out that 9 to 5, what you doing then? You know what I'm saying? What's your next step? Once you get out that 9 to 5, you hitting the gym? Did you hit the gym in the morning? Do you need to eat? Do you need to hit the kids? Get the kids, pick them up, you know what I'm saying? And do what you got to do with that. But you got to make sure you got yourself in a schedule. You know what I'm saying? So that you can keep going. You can keep flowing and keep going. You dig what I'm saying? And once you get into this cycle, once you get into this method, into this routine, your brain you're automatically subconsciously training your brain. That's the whole thing about it. It's like the more repetition that you do into these sets of saying your prayer, meditating, hitting the gym, eating the right things, drinking the right things, it becomes that trick in your mind into this is the only thing I eat. I don't eat sugar. You know what I'm saying? I only want fruits and vegetables. I only want real fruits and vegetables. I only want protein and vegetables. I'm not a big starch fan, so I'm going to avoid the starches. You know what I'm saying? Once you start narrowing things down, that's an automatic. Whether you go into a cookout or a party, it's, hey, I don't need that pasta. You know what I'm saying? Just hit me with the chicken and the broccoli real quick, and I'm cool. Like, you start training your brain to automatically neglect the things that don't benefit you. And so let's get back to this routine, right? I don't want to veer off of the routine setting too much because I think it's very valuable in the training the brain. So after your work day, what do you do next? Do you gym? Is it come home sleep? If it's 10 o'clock at night, hey, let me tell you something. Let me give you a valuable piece of information. Never skip the gym. Let me give you a valuable piece of information. Prioritize your fitness. I'm going to give you another valuable piece of information. Prioritize your health. Do you know why? Because it will enable you to be able to accomplish the things that you weren't able to do before. It will give you the energy. Not only make you look good and feel good, but it will give you that extra energy that you need to accomplish your goals. That laziness that you're feeling when you don't feel like going to the gym, or you don't feel like getting up and working on your business after work or before work, even though you know what your end goal is and should be. Hit that gym. Stay fit. You'll thank me later. You'll thank yourself later, more important. You'll thank God later, most important, right? And another amazing tip, tip is stop scrolling. Stop scrolling. Delete the TikToks, delete the Instagrams, delete the Snapchats, delete the Twitters. It's fogging your brain. Delete the corn, delete it all, right? It's fogging your brain, it's clouding your brain. When I used to scroll on Instagram and get lost for 2, 3, 4 hours a day, I would get off. I would eventually pull my mind out of scrolling and say, yo, it's 6 o'clock. What just happened? And I'm just frustrated, and I just get frustrated about all the time I just lost, about everything I didn't learn, about everywhere I wasn't effective in my day, and I'm just moving backwards. That's all it feels like, because I want to be better than I was yesterday. 4 hours on Instagram scrolling makes me feel 10 times worse than I was yesterday. Stop the scrolling. Stop the scrolling. Stop the scrolling. You know, make sure you're using these platforms to monetize, not to be consumed, not to consume. You know what I'm saying? Not to eat up all this content that they got. Feed the content. Get some of that You need to be feeding the people with your own content. You need to be letting Zuckerberg and all them people feed your pockets with that monetized money. That's what you need to be doing, not feeding them with your brain cells and all your focus and deteriorate your brain, scrolling on all the nonsense you see, right? And letting that educate you into nonsense. You know what I'm saying? We got to pick a point where we say, okay, this is enough. I want to train my brain to do better. I want to wake up and not touch my phone. Maybe say the prayer first, right? Wake up, say the prayer. Don't touch the phone. Wake up, drink some water. Wake up, eat some fruit, right? Don't forget to brush your teeth and wash your behind, but make sure that you waking up and you also not touching the phone, because it'll derail your day. And here's another concept for you, and then I'm gonna get out of here. When you open that phone, and let's say, for instance, shout out to everyone dealing with the LA wildfires out there. Many blessings and sending a lot of prayers to those people out there. It's a tragic event. But for an example, that's the first thing you're going to see when you open your phone up. You have already started your day with a negative impact. Especially if you're the type of person who's maybe an empath. You know what I'm saying? You automatically feel what other people are feeling. And so it just has your whole day in a rut, because that's all you can think about now. And all you're thinking about is, oh my God, these people, and oh my God, what's going on? Maybe you opened up and then you scroll to the next post and somebody that you knew passed away, or somebody just posted up, hey, RIP this person post. And then, then you scroll again and a business is closing. And so you just see negative after negative after negative and negative. And it's not that these things aren't sad, but it's that you're consuming them one after another. You didn't even consume any positivity yet. And so by the time you close the phone to get your day started, you already on the down note. You know what I'm saying? And you just got to be mindful of what you feed in your brain. That's why I say I hate the news. You know what I'm saying? I find out what's happening, okay, and I go on about my day. A lot of things I can change. You know what I'm saying? If I feel a way, I say a prayer, or I give blessings. You know what I'm saying? I give condolences. But a lot of things are out of my control and in God's hands. My life is in God's hands, but I still control my life. You know what I'm saying? And I want you to take control of yours and to train your brain, control your brain, and put the focus into the things that will make you better. This is Brain Cycle.